Have you ever noticed how some women are simply unforgettable? They might not be the loudest in the room or fit conventional standards of beauty, yet something about them makes men think of them again and again. The secret isn't in what they say, but in how they exist in a space. Today, we're ditching the cliches and diving deep into psychology. We'll explore three powerful tools: silence, body language, and true feminine energy that tap into the deepest mechanisms of the male subconscious. Ready to learn how to become the woman whose image stays in his mind forever? Let's get started. According to the renowned psychologist Carl Jung, every man has an unconscious feminine image he called the anima. This is his internal ideal, his concept of femininity, woven from millennia of ancestral experience. A man subconsciously seeks a real woman who resonates with this image. Our task isn't to play a role, but to awaken the power that already exists within each of us. Tool 1. The art of silence, a canvas for his imagination. We're often taught that we need to capture a man's interest with conversation, jokes, and stories, but sometimes the most potent tool is a pause. When you are silent, you create a void. And as we know, nature abhors a vacuum. A man will begin to fill that space with his thoughts of you. He starts to wonder, what is she thinking right now? Or what's hidden behind her smile? Your silence becomes a screen onto which he projects his greatest fantasies and ideals. You become a mystery he yearns to solve. This isn't manipulation, it's about creating depth. Instead of filling every second with chatter, try holding his gaze for just a moment longer and saying nothing. The effect will surprise you. Example. Situation. Liam and Chloe are on their third date. He's passionately telling her about his dream of opening his own custom furniture workshop, sharing his fears and hopes. Typical reaction. Immediately jumping in. Oh, that's amazing. Where would you want to open it? What style? My uncle has a workshop too. The art of silence reaction. Chloe doesn't interrupt. When he finishes, she doesn't rush in with advice. She simply looks at him with a warm, understanding smile, pauses for a moment, and then says softly, "I can see how your eyes light up when you talk about it." The result? Liam feels that he wasn't just listened to, but truly heard. The pause gave his words weight, and her gaze made him feel a deep connection. On his way home, he won't be replaying her words, but that very moment, her silent support and enigmatic smile. Type mystery in the comments if you feel the power of silence.
Tool 2. Body language, when the soul speaks without words. Our subconscious doesn't understand words. It understands symbols and images. Your body is the most powerful transmitter of these symbols. A man reacts not to what you said, but to the energy you radiated. Sharp, hurried movements signal anxiety. A closed-off posture, crossed arms, legs, suggests distrust. But fluid, soft, and graceful movements are the language of feminine energy. They speak of acceptance, calm, and grace. When you smoothly run a hand through your hair, when your walk is light, when you maintain good posture with relaxed shoulders, you are wordlessly broadcasting harmony. It is this nonverbal harmony that his internal anima responds to. He subconsciously feels, "I am safe and calm with her." Example. Situation. Noah and Olivia are at a loud party. It's chaotic, the music is blaring, and everyone is gesturing wildly and speaking quickly. Typical behavior. Trying to shout over the music, making abrupt movements to get attention, nervously clutching a drink. Olivia's approach. She stands in a relaxed pose, swaying gently to the music. When someone speaks to her, she doesn't lurch forward, but inclines her head slightly, showing openness. When she laughs, she tilts her head back gently. Her movements, whether reaching for an appetizer or adjusting her dress, are slow and graceful, almost like a dance. The result: Noah, watching her from across the room, doesn't just see a woman. He sees an island of calm and grace in the middle of chaos. Her nonverbal cues project confidence and inner harmony. This draws him in far more powerfully than any loud conversation ever could. Type "grace" in the comments if you agree that the body speaks louder than words.
Tool 3. Feminine energy, your true superpower. Now for the most important part. Silence and body language are merely the outward expression. Their source is your inner feminine energy. This isn't about dresses and heels. It's about a state of being. Feminine energy is the energy of acceptance, creativity, intuition, and finding joy in the process. It's the ability to trust the flow of life instead of trying to control everything. A woman filled with this energy doesn't try to earn love or keep a man. She herself is a source of warmth and light. She is whole. A man is magnetically drawn to a woman like this because she gives him what he lacks to be whole himself. With her, he becomes better, stronger, and calmer. She doesn't demand, she inspires. She doesn't drain energy, she creates it. And it's this state, this energy, that he will never be able to forget. Example. Situation. Ethan and Sophia planned a picnic in the park, but it suddenly starts to pour rain. A control-driven reaction. Oh, great. The whole day is ruined. I told you we should have checked the forecast. Now the day is a total waste. What are we going to do? This creates tension and focuses on the problem. A feminine energy-driven reaction. Sophia looks at the rain, laughs, and says, "Wow, it looks like the universe has other plans for us." She holds out her hand to catch the raindrops, enjoying the moment. Then she turns to Ethan with a sparkle in her eye. "You know, there's that cozy coffee shop nearby with the big windows. Let's go grab a hot chocolate and watch the storm." The result? Ethan instantly relaxes. She didn't just avoid a conflict. She transformed a ruined plan into a new, spontaneous adventure. He sees her not as someone dependent on circumstances, but as someone who creates joy out of nothing. This ability to be in the flow and enjoy the moment is incredibly attractive and will forever remain in his memory as a feeling of ease and happiness with her. Type the powerful word wholeness if you are on the journey to becoming your true self.
So, to stay in his mind, you don't need to play games. You need to connect with your own depth. Create space with your silence. Speak with your soul through your body language. And most importantly, nurture your unique feminine energy. Don't just be a woman he sees, but one he feels, even from a distance. If you found this helpful and interesting, please like this video. It's the best way to thank me. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the psychology of relationships. And of course, share in the comments which of these tools you're already using in your life. See you next time.